Does anyone still think that Ben Carson is in this debate or in this race?
No, I said they need to get dogs on his trail while it's still fresh, or they're never going to find him.
He looks like, what's so funny is that, as we pointed out in the live coverage here, not only is Ben Carson asleep, his cameraman was asleep.
Yeah, that was
the one
funny.
time that he's the cameraman was like, "What's he doing? What? Oh shit!"
I feel like he's kind of just given up, right? I think he's in 4th place now.
Yeah, and dropping.
I think he just likes being on the stage because of the bright lights or something. I don't know.
I think he's just
like
I get to go on planes and there's great catering. I think that's literally the only reason he's still in this.
No.
He doesn't care now. He didn't care when he was winning for 3 days. He didn't care.
The weird thing is that Chris Christie appears to be a lightweight in this debate.
First time for everything. Okay.
Canada's like that.
So Carson is another favorite moment. I love it. We're the only people in America talking about Ben Carson. Okay. My favorite things about him is that when he's going to give an answer, he looks down on his paper. If there's anything that is more complicated than a 2nd grade word, right? He's like, and the answer is really common sense here. When, for example, when talking about the Al-Anbar province.
At least he didn't write the answers or his ideas on his hand.
Like Sarah Palin.
So to answer your question about why he's still on stage, every time he goes on a national stage like this, his speaking fees go up a certain percentage.
Right.
So that he can hawk more fake medicine.
Yeah, his Q rating goes up. More and more people know him. So instead of getting $50,000 for a speech, he's then going to get $55,000, $75,000. And if he'd hung in there for a little longer, he might have gotten all the way up to $100,000 a speech. This whole thing has been a money-making operation for Ben Carson. He never intended to
And
win.
his wife selling the books.
No, in the middle of the campaign, they launched 2 books. In the middle of running for president is kind of a big deal. Like what a lot of politicians do is they have a book come out before their run starts so that it's marketing for their campaign. He's doing it in reverse. The campaign is marketing for his books.
Yes.
His books came out in the middle of his campaign, and he suspended his campaign and did not go touring and doing all the other things. He was for 2 weeks, and that's when he was number 1. He was leading, and he's like, hold on, I got to sell books. I got to sell books.
He stopped.
And then his books were filled with like insane shit about himself, and then his wife comes out with a book, and his wife has stuff that's even crazier about him.
Yeah.
Right? Like all those things that you think might hurt your campaign, but controversial stuff increases book sales.
Yeah.
This whole thing's a money-making operation for him.